Here's a question I get asked all the time. Is whey protein really the best option for muscle growth, or can plant-based proteins hold their own, especially for those over 60? You might be surprised by the answer. Let's break it down. And trust me, you'll want to hear this if you're serious about staying strong as you age. Now, I know many of you over 60 are focused on maintaining muscle mass, but you might be wondering which protein is truly going to give you the best results. Well, today, we're comparing whey protein and plant-based protein. And I'm going to give you the facts so you can make the right choice for your needs. First off, let's talk about whey protein. This is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids your body needs, especially for muscle repair and growth. Whey is also packed with leucine, which is the key amino acid for building muscle. This makes it incredibly effective, especially if you're doing strength training or even just trying to maintain muscle mass. Now, if you're wondering whether it's suitable for seniors, absolutely. In fact, studies show that older adults often benefit from higher protein intake to preserve muscle mass, which naturally decreases as we age. Whey protein is fast digesting, which means it quickly gets to work, making it ideal for post-workout recovery. But here's the catch. Some people over 60 have lactose intolerance or find dairy hard to digest. If that sounds like you, you might not feel your best with whey. But don't worry. There's another option that's not only easier on the stomach, but still effective for muscle growth: plant-based protein. Let's dive into that. When it comes to plant-based protein, there's a lot of variety. We're talking about sources like pea protein, hemp, and brown rice protein. While plant proteins can sometimes lack 1 or 2 of the essential amino acids, many blends combine different plant sources to cover all your bases. So, if you choose a high-quality plant protein blend, you're still getting everything your body needs to build muscle. And here's something that might surprise you. Plant-based protein has a unique advantage. It's typically easier on digestion. For those with sensitive stomachs, like many seniors, plant proteins are often gentler and less likely to cause bloating or discomfort. Plus, plant proteins are usually packed with extra nutrients like fiber, which can be really helpful for digestion and overall gut health. So, what's the big difference for muscle growth between these two? It all comes down to how quickly they're absorbed and how your body reacts. Whey protein is fast absorbing, which is great if you need quick recovery after a workout. On the other hand, plant-based proteins absorb a little slower, but that doesn't mean they're any less effective. In fact, some research suggests that plant proteins may have longer-lasting effects on muscle recovery, which is perfect if you're not hitting the gym every single day. Here's what I remind my viewers over 60. The best protein for you really comes down to your personal preference and how your body responds. If you're looking for a quick muscle boost and can tolerate dairy, whey might be the way to go. But if you're plant-based or need something gentler on your stomach, plant-based proteins can absolutely get the job done. If you're still on the fence, here's my take. Mixing both could be a winning strategy. You can get the fast absorption of whey for post-workout, and plant protein can be your go-to for the rest of the day, especially when you're focusing on gut health or digestibility. If this helped, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights.